Hello everyone, Teeny here. I hope your day is going wonderful. I'm so glad you're joining me. Well, today I get to share with you the brand new Papertrey Ink December 2025 release. It's the last release of the year and it's a wonderful one. I'm going to go over everything that's in the release, and then what I had did was create little snippets of each item and what each item can do, just to give you a little demo. I'm showing you a snippet, but I always want to mention that there's tons more that you can do to recreate some of the items in the release. Okay, so let's jump in and get started. First, we're going to go over a die set, the one right on front here. I have to tell you, when I die cut these out, I was like, wow, these are so pretty. Okay, this is called the Heirloom Hearts die collection. There are 5 hearts in here. These hearts really look like doilies and they die cut beautifully. And then you have this solid one here that will fit on the inside of the pierced detail of each of these hearts. 4 of them have pierced detail. Okay, and look how gorgeous they are. I die cut this one out with red cardstock, and I'm going to try and show the pierced detail. Doesn't it look like a doily? It die cuts so easy. There's piercing along the edge. It's just beautiful. This one here is this one. I die cut them all out because when I saw one, I thought, well, the rest are just as pretty. Look how pretty this one is. This one is just gorgeous. I'm going to bring in white cardstock so you can see how pretty it is. Just a stunner. Okay, that is this one. This one here has a little scalloped edge, a little more simple, but just as beautiful. And then you have this one that has like a doily laced edge. Really pretty. Okay, and that's this one. Now here's the heart. You'll notice that the heart will fit just inside the pierced detail. Maybe that's not a good one, so you can see it. So it layers beautifully together. So you could do it this way, or you could take the die and cut out a window in here. Love that. And as I was looking at this, I thought, you know what, you could layer these together too. Look how pretty this looks layered together, because the red one's slightly larger. But you could layer this one on top of this one and get that scalloped edge. Sky's the limit with this die set. I kept going, wow, this is so pretty. You could layer 3 together. You can layer these and this. Look how pretty this looks together. Okay, and then you could put this one here in the middle. Okay, so 5 dies, lots of options. This is the Heirloom Hearts die collection. Now there's another larger die set that is just as big. You can see how pretty, how large this one is. This one is perfect for different sized cards. Definitely bigger than an A2. You can see here. Okay, this one is called the In-Frames Big and Tall Rectangles die collection. And this is a die. There's 2 dies in here, but they will cut out 4 different pieces. For this, this would be perfect for a slimline. It creates a frame. And there is pierced detail, dotted detail around the inside of the frame and then along the outside. Let me see if I can get close so you can see it. You can see that detail. So pretty. But when you die cut it out, you get the inside piece too, that has the dotted detail around there. So use them both together, separate them individually. This is again great for slimline. And then this one would be great for a larger size card base, and it has the same details. So frame it or have an inside panel or layer them both together. Works just beautifully for different size card bases. This is the In-Frames Big and Tall Rectangles die collection. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because these are a little bit smaller. This die set here is a Love to Layer, and it's called the Polished Points die collection. It creates really some beautiful detailed edges. They're lined, and it's just a stunner. They all three layer together so you can create a frame, a window. Sky's the limit with these. And they're beautiful. They're called the polished points. Next up, we have a Build-a-Bouquet die collection. This is so much fun. I love building bouquets, and this has all the elements to build single flowers or a bunch all at once. These are a bunch of stems, and then you have the little twine here. You have a bow that you can add to it, lots of foliage, several different styles of flowers that are layerable. Isn't that so much fun? Now what I had did was actually die cut out 2 of these. I put one on the bottom and then I put one on the top, you could see here. And then I added the green foliage around it. Added the little band, right, put a bow right in the center. And I used, for this one, I used this flower here with this one. Layered them both together for these 2 flowers, and then I added some smaller white flowers, which were this one and this one. But you could build a beautiful bouquet. This is the Build-a-Bouquet die collection. Okay, next up is a super sweet and super cute die set. It's called the Home is Where the Heart Is die collection. And it creates the cutest little home. The home's not a typical rectangle or square. It's an oval shape, almost like a little bowl. And you have 2 different styles that you can use, a plain one, or this one has pierced heart down the middle. There's 2 different styles of roofs that you can add, and then all the fun little playful elements, including these beautiful trees, that you can add to your little home. What I had did was create a little pink home, but there's doors and windows and little bushes and shrubberies and teeny tiny little hearts. I put some acetate behind here for the chimney. And then I created some little heart flowers with the little buds to put in the middle of the greenery. So cute. So this is the Home is Where the Heart Is die collection. And again, sky's the limit as far as creating this cute little house. Great for housewarming too. Now we're going to transition from the die sets to the stamp sets, and this is a great transitional piece. This is the Reflections Joshua 1 die collection. Every month, Papertrey Ink comes out with a Reflections stamp set, and then they have 2 coordinating die sets to go with it. One will cut out the greeting, which I'll show you in a minute, but they also have a framed or a background set that the Bible verse will fit into. So this is that die set here, and this one has really fun detail on the edge. It's a really pretty one. I love the details in here. The smallest won't fit the greeting, but the largest one will. You can layer them both together. You could die cut them out both together to create a real pretty frame. Okay, so this is meant to go with the stamp set this month for Reflections Joshua 1. This is actually Joshua 1 verse 9, and it is a beautiful verse. I just love it. Nice thing is this Reflections again has the coordinating die that will cut this out. Let me show you what this looks like. So this die will cut this out, and this is what you get. I embossed it on red cardstock. So we have the Reflections Joshua 1 stamp set, along with the Reflections Joshua 1 outline die. And then we also have the Reflections Joshua 1 die collection. Next up, we have a wedding stamp set. It's called Wedding Classics. This is considered a 6x8 stamp set, but it's actually 2 4x6 stamps here. It's a larger, a little bit larger than an icon stamp set, but you have all things wedding in here, which are just fabulous. And then there is the Wedding Classics die set that will coordinate with it. I would call it a simple layering. For example, you have the champagne glasses, and then there's 2 layers that go with it. And they're very, very easy to stamp. I didn't even use my stamping positioner to stamp the layers here. Let me show you this one. So you could stamp the dress band, and then the hanger color. Okay, so it's simple layering. Same with the shoes. You have some little high heels, which are just adorable. The present was really easy to create. Okay, let's add this. is the little present. And then even the cake. Look how cute the cake is. So you have the cake, you have the color of the cake, you have the cake plate, and then you have, well, I colored in the heart on top of the cake with the Copic marker. So I just did a few of them, but all things wedding in here. Perfect for wedding season. Next we have the Big Inside Greetings stamp set. And look how cool this is. These are some greetings that go on the inside of your card, which are just lovely. And then there's coordinating die set too that you can add on the inside of your card, or you could pop them up on the outside. That's what I like to say. We have a lot of fun greetings in here. I'm not going to go through them all, but I did stamp a couple of them and then die cut them out. I just highlighted them with brown ink, pink ink, and green ink so you could see. I would say that the greetings in here are more for wedding themed or anniversary themed because they're all about love. But this is the brand new Big Inside Greetings stamp set along with the coordinating die. Next up we have a smaller 3x4 stamp set. This is called Home is Where the Heart Is, Sentiments. And this goes perfect with the Home is Where the Heart Is die collection. So you could create your little house, and you can add a greeting over the top or on the side or underneath it with this stamp set. It's all about Home is Where the Heart Is. So that is a new stamp set. It's a smaller one. Now this stamp set I thought was just amazing because it's so fabulous. You have the die set. This is Big Sentiments Definitions of Love die collection. Okay, and the die will cut out each of the larger verses here and also the smaller main words that go with it. Each of the verses are the definition of adore, caring, and love. And so you get some scripty letters that go with it. Again, the die set will cut those smaller ones out. But this die set also has the larger greeting that you can die cut out with colored cardstock on its own. Let me show you what I mean by that. So I stamped caring, and then you have the definition, and then I die cut out the word caring, which is this one here, and I just taped it or glued it on top of that definition. I mean, isn't that so neat? And you can do that again with adore and love. You can stamp two of them together to create a background. I think this is just so fun and so neat. So this is this is Big Sentiments Definition of Love stamp set, which is 4x6. Then you have the larger die set that accompanies it. And so this is brand new. It's so much fun, especially for Valentine's Day coming up pretty soon. This is a larger 6x8 set, or two 4x6s. Okay, you have a beautiful greetings in here. The die set will cut out each of the leaves, but it'll also cut out each of the greetings in here also. I just think this is amazing. This is the Leave a Little Thanks stamp set along with the coordinating die. And look how fabulous this is. This is my sample. This says, thank you. You truly went above and beyond. I love that. And I just popped, all I did was stamping with 3 of the leaves. I'll show you how I do this. Actually, I'll make a quick and easy 5-step card in January. Show you how I made this. I might doctor it up a little bit more. But how pretty is this? I think this is a beautiful stamp set. Great for all occasion. And this would actually make a great masculine set too. I mean, greetings in here that says you make a difference. I couldn't have done it without you. It goes perfect with the leaves. So this is brand new. Now we're on the final stretch. I have 2 more things to share with you. One is the hot foil plate. This is called the Deco Framework. And I foiled it with pink foil. Isn't that so gorgeous? Just fabulous. You know I love my frames, and this is a perfect addition. So this is brand new, part of the December 2025 release over at Papertrey Ink. And last but not least, this is called the Baby's Breath Stencil Collection. It's a 3-piece layering set. You have the flower centers, the flowers, and then you have the stem. This is what I created with it. I went really light because Baby Breath is really light. But look how gorgeous. So pretty. and this is brand new over at Papertrey Ink. So that's a look at everything in the brand new Papertrey Ink's December release. I hope you get a chance to check it out. I'll leave a link to the entire shop over at Papertrey Ink down below if you want to head on over and take a look. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for sticking with me to the end. I have 2 more videos that you guys might be interested here. If you guys are new and like the content that you see, click that subscribe button and also the notification bell. That way for future videos, be notified. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It sure does help the channel. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.